Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of baking to help you avoid some common pitfalls that can turn your sweet creations into flops. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, understanding these 10 mistakes can significantly improve your results in the kitchen. From reading recipes correctly to knowing the importance of ingredient temperatures, we've got you covered with essential tips to ensure your baked goods come out perfectly every time. Let's get started. 1. Not reading the recipe thoroughly. One of the biggest mistakes that both novice and experienced bakers make is rushing through the recipe without reading it thoroughly. Imagine starting a journey without knowing the destination or the path you need to take. Baking is similar. Each step is crucial, and skipping any can lead to a disaster. It's imperative to understand the ingredients, their proportions, and the sequence of steps before diving in. Sometimes, recipes contain specific terms or techniques that require prior knowledge, and missing these can lead to confusion. Always take a moment to read through the entire recipe, ensuring you have all the necessary ingredients and tools. This simple act can save you from unexpected surprises and ensure a smoother baking process. 2. Using incorrect measurements. Measurement mistakes are surprisingly common in baking, where precision is key. Unlike cooking, where you can often improvise, baking requires exact measurements to achieve the desired results. Think of it like a science experiment. A little too much or too little of something can change the entire outcome. Using a kitchen scale can be a game changer, providing more accuracy than traditional measuring cups. For instance, flour should be spooned into the measuring cup and leveled off rather than scooped directly from the bag, which can result in excess flour. Always double-check your measurements, and remember that in baking, precision is your best friend. 3. Neglecting to preheat the oven. Skipping the preheating step is a common oversight that can drastically affect your baked goods. An oven that hasn't reached the required temperature can result in uneven baking, where the outside might cook faster than the inside. It's like trying to cook on a stove that hasn't warmed up yet. The results are inconsistent. Preheating ensures that your dish gets the right amount of heat from the start, allowing it to rise and bake evenly. Modern ovens often have a preheat indicator, but if yours doesn't, investing a few extra minutes to ensure the proper temperature is reached can make all the difference. 4. Overmixing the batter. Overmixing is a pitfall that can turn your fluffy cake into a dense, rubbery disappointment. When you mix too much, you develop the gluten in the flour, which is great for bread but not for cakes and pastries. Think of it like kneading bread dough. You're aiming for elasticity, but in a cake, you want softness. Mix your batter just enough to combine the ingredients, and stop as soon as you see the dry ingredients incorporated. This will ensure a tender crumb and a delightful texture. Remember, when it comes to mixing, less is often more. 5. Ignoring ingredient temperature. The temperature of your ingredients can have a profound impact on the outcome of your baked goods. Cold butter, for instance, is great for flaky pie crusts but disastrous for a cake batter that demands room temperature ingredients. It's similar to trying to blend ice-cold butter into warm dough. They just won't mix properly. Room temperature ingredients mix more easily, creating a smoother batter. Always plan ahead, taking butter or eggs out of the fridge well before you begin. This small step can lead to a more consistent and delicious result. 6. Substituting ingredients without consideration. While it might be tempting to substitute ingredients on the fly, especially when you run out of something, it's important to understand how these changes affect the final product. Baking is a delicate balance, and even small substitutions can lead to unexpected results. For instance, swapping baking soda with baking powder isn't a one-to-one exchange. They have different chemical properties and require adjustments in the recipe. If you must substitute, do a little research first to ensure it won't alter the texture or flavor in a negative way. 7. Opening the oven door too often. It's natural to want to peek in on your baking masterpiece, but opening the oven door too often can lead to uneven baking. Each time the door is opened, heat escapes, which can cause your cakes to fall or your cookies to bake unevenly. Imagine trying to keep a room warm with the windows open. It's counterproductive. Trust the process and the recommended baking time, and use the oven light if you need to check on progress. Patience is key, and your baked goods will thank you for it. 8. Not cooling baked goods properly. Cooling is an essential step that often gets overlooked. Removing baked goods from their pans too soon can cause them to break or crumble, while allowing them to cool completely in the pan can lead to overcooking from residual heat. Think of cooling as the final step of the baking process, where the structure sets and flavors develop. Use a wire rack to allow air to circulate, ensuring an even cool down. This thoughtful approach will preserve the integrity and taste of your creations. 9. Skipping the sifting step. Sifting might seem like an unnecessary extra step, but it can make a significant difference in the texture of your baked goods. It helps to aerate the flour and other dry ingredients, removing any lumps and ensuring an even distribution. Imagine trying to paint a wall with clumpy paint. The finish would be uneven. Sifting ensures your batter is smooth and consistent, leading to a more professional result. Taking the time to sift will enhance the quality of your baking, making it worth the extra effort. 10. Not adjusting for altitude. Baking at high altitudes comes with its own set of challenges, and failing to adjust recipes accordingly is a common mistake. At higher altitudes, the air pressure is lower, which affects how baked goods rise and set. It's like trying to boil water on a mountain. It takes longer because of the lower pressure. Adjustments might include altering the amount of leavening agents, sugar, or liquid to compensate for these changes. Understanding and adapting to your environment will ensure your baked goods rise to the occasion, no matter where you are.